Good afternoon. It's beautiful out there. We've got blue skies and sunshine, of course, and with that, some milder temperatures on this February day. It's kind of deceiving here. It looks like we're enjoying a taste of spring here as we head into the afternoon, but we know that we've got that Arctic blast heading our way. So a little time yet before we start to see those changes happen. Here's a look at our temperatures. We're into the 20s, 23 degrees in Fargo, 22 in Grand Forks. On our way up a few more degrees here today, and we've got that wind that's out of the southwest for us as we head into the afternoon hours. We'll continue to see this wind at times gusting into the 20s, and that'll cause a little bit of light drifting, but overall that's the only issue we've got going on heading into the afternoon today. We've got some of those clouds swinging through, especially in the northern valley, but overall lots of sunshine and some good conditions here on your radar and satellite map. So we want to get right to it on the forecast here. A lot of complicated things happening over the next 24 hours. First, again, noticing that wind starting to pick up as we advance through the afternoon, warming those temperatures mid-20s to about 30 degrees for your high. And then heading into the evening hours tonight, 7 o'clock, you can see some clouds starting to take over more in parts of eastern North Dakota. And then we just continue to watch the clouds advance in and the snow too. Now the snow will come in first, northern valley and potentially out west too, but generally speaking, we're looking at a north to south movement on this system overall in that Arctic front moving in. And with that, we'll see the snow first and then the wind, that blast of wind we've been talking about close behind or as that snow is coming through. So by the time we get into that 2 a.m. time frame, notice how we're getting snow across a good portion of the valley, starting to advance eastward overnight. And then into the 5-6 o'clock hour tomorrow morning, it's affecting the southern half of the valley at that point with those strong winds, again, working their way through, gusting into the 40s, perhaps even to 50 miles per hour for the day. And if we are factoring that wind in with falling snow, we've got the potential for some blizzard conditions, and the focus again will be right in the heart of the Red River Valley. Temperatures will be plummeting too. You can see where that colder air will be advancing in around 6 a.m. already below zero up in the north, and this will hit during basically the heart of that morning drive. So this is going to have some impacts on travel for sure in the morning hours tomorrow. That wind continues to blast through around 8 a.m. We're starting to see the snow wind down a little bit, though we're still getting those snow showers. And then, of course, snow that's already on the ground, fresh snow that's fallen, will easily get picked up and blown around here as we work our way through the morning hours. You can see as we head into the afternoon tomorrow, those temperatures just continue to plummet. And even though the snow is moving on, we're still dealing with some blowing snow, potentially more ground blizzard type conditions, where out in open country, we're still having some big problems with visibility. And you don't want to get caught out in that because of these temperatures. We'll be down into the teens below zero by the time we get into the evening hours throughout much of the valley, and wind chills down to 40 below or more in some instances. So some brutal cold to follow that blast of Arctic air. Eventually the wind does ease up, but it's going to be strong all day. I do want to take another perspective of that wind because this is really what the focus is going to be. So this is our forecast wind gusts, a really bright, colorful map here, but we want to focus on what's heading our way in this bright orange and pink colored area. Those are 40 to 50 mile per hour winds gusts. So midnight tonight, we watch those advance into the northern valley first. This is 3 a.m. and then continuing marching southward. So as this blasts through, you can see those bright pinks. That's where the strongest winds will be, right in the heart of the Red River Valley. This is when we're going to have those blizzard whiteout conditions in the day. 7 a.m., widespread areas of very strong wind gusts, and then gradually through the morning that moves on, and the wind's still strong but not as intense as what we'll be dealing with for that first half of the day. And looking at our snowfall, not a lot. We're going to be anywhere from 1 inch to 2, maybe 3 inches of snow in a lot of locations. So this finally winds down Wednesday night, but we've got that Arctic air in place, and we'll spend the day Thursday below zero, heading into Valentine's Day, trying to warm up, but still some wind and a little bit of blowing snow here. So conditions are going to be unpleasant for the second half of the week, we'll say, and that might be a big understatement.
All right. Thank you, Lisa.